Welcome to CrossFit Dynamo's Intramural Open. We're going to make some huge changes this year. So this is for you veterans, so you know how it's going to work, along with all you guys that are here for the first time, so you can figure this out and understand what is about to happen. There's going to be a lot of information that I'll impart over the next couple of weeks, but I want to talk to you right now about the actual programming and WODs and all the stuff that's going to happen. Now, before, when we used to do this, the announcement used to come in at 8 p.m. on Thursday nights. That's not going to change. CrossFit headquarters is still going to be announcing. We'll still be getting teams in together, and the teams with the most members present will win a percentage spiff for their overall placement in the intramurals. And intramurals basically it's going to be set up of 3 teams. We have 3 great captains this year. I'm proud to announce that Joel Critic, Julio, and Tim Warner are all going to be our captains this year. Okay, so they come with great enthusiasm. They're funny, and you're going to really enjoy being on their teams. So what we're going to do, as you guys keep registering, I'll have a registration deadline for what we're going to do, and we're going to call it a draft. And I'll get the 3 of them together, and they will draft you guys. Everybody, this is completely inclusive. So everybody, whether you're doing this RX, scaled, or beginner, has a chance to help their team. So we're going to take the top 2 points from each one of those divisions. Male and female doesn't matter, because that's scaled appropriately there. And then the top 2 RX, top 2 scaled, and top 2 beginner scores will all be added and tabulated. The winner from the team that has the most people that shows up on Thursday night will get a spiff, a percentage, either a cut in time or a raise in AMRAP numbers, total AMRAP numbers, cumulative for the winners. And so the 8 p.m. thing doesn't change. However, normally what we would do is the next day I would stress out and have to create scorecards, and we would run the WOD all day long Friday in all the classes. And so we're going to get done with it. We're not going to do that, because that's no fun for me. As far as prepping the floor and all that kind of stuff, sometimes it makes for a really, really long day. And when you hear about it and then have to do it the next morning, maybe at 6 a.m., you maybe not have had a chance to strategize it very much. So we're going to help that as well. So the normal open WOD that we would normally do on Fridays is now gone. What we're going to do instead is something that's called Friday Night Lights. And this is going to start around, I don't know, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, depends. I got to think that out a little bit, but we're going to do a regular WOD, programmed WOD on Fridays. And if you want a shot at doing the open WOD at Friday night, it's going to be spectacular is all I can say. I'm going to have a light show. We are going to have a PA system. I may have, if I can find a good DJ, I'm going to get a DJ in here. We are going to do, I'm going to ask everybody that's coming that night to have their walk-up music, right? So I'm going to be introducing you. It's going to be dark with spotlights and disco balls and crazy lights going everything as you come in. The only thing I won't have is confetti, because it's too hard to clean up. But we're going to make you feel like superstars, right? And so we'll go in heats there, introduce everybody, introduce the teams, do some smack talking, all that kind of good stuff. And we'll stay as long as people want to hit that. And if you want to make it date night as a family, I plan to have at least 1, maybe 2 daycare attendants in the room, so you can bring the kids, they can get on the Wi-Fi, and they can have fun while you guys work and have community here. I'm not going to be opposed to there being some beverages clicked open. during the event as well, you know, once you've already done your workout. And the order of when people will go will always change. So Friday Night Lights is going to be spectacular, just lots of light shows. And we'll probably get the kids in there and dance with them. Maybe we'll have a dance party and all that kind of good stuff. So I see a lot going on there. So now it's Friday Night Lights on a Friday. The regular Saturday partner WOD's going to stay the way it is. The Sunday Throwdown is going to go away now. We're not going to do that anymore, because what would happen is we would do it on Fridays, and Sunday's just enough time to be sore, so maybe you didn't get a chance to do your best output there. What we will do is we'll do the open WOD all day Monday's programming. Okay, that way it doesn't get in the way of anything else I'm doing for that week. Tuesday through Friday I can program normally for the people that aren't in the open, and then the 8 p.m. entries. So if you're in the 6:30 class, get your score in the next 30 minutes so I can validate it, and you can know where you stand in the world if you're doing it that way. We'll also have that for the intramurals, leaderboard that I'll place out internally as well. What that does, though, it does one thing. The Saturday WOD used to be our culminating celebration, even though it was a day before the actual open ended. And we used to do, everybody used to bring food and all that kind of stuff. We're not going to be able to do that now and have that final award ceremony then, because it'll be the last Monday. So we're looking at, and I don't know what the date is, but I should. I think this is March 2nd, so this is 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. March 7th, that's Saturday, after the partner WOD, we'll have our intramural awards. So there are awards for RX, scaled, and beginner level gender, female and male. There's also your captains are going to choose a spirit award for the person on the team that has been the most supportive, or maybe tried their hardest and got a new movement, or a PR or a couple PRs. And we'll also give, I like to give out one award a year called the CrossFitter of the Open, of the person that epitomizes everything that we're looking for in a CrossFitter or CrossFit Dynamo. So we'll have a lot of fun. We'll tell some stories. We're going to give some people their due. Hand out medals. It's really fun. And then, I'm going to get a catered taco platter or whatever, Moe's or whomever, or Prita's or whomever will have the best one. I'm just going to, we'll have a big spread that you don't have to worry about. You just have to come and enjoy that day. You don't have to bring a side or anything of that nature. I'm going to feed you that day. So we're going to have just a ton of fun after the community WOD that day. I think that is generally it. I have a scale for everybody in here. So all you got to do is sign up, tell me what your t-shirt is and all that kind of stuff. Heath is working on a special one. I am leaving it in his hands. Usually I give him a little direction, and he's taking the ball and running with it this year, which I think he's amped about. All I can, the only hint I'm going to give you is that it could be kind of the Viking Valhalla type look this year, which is going to be super cool. Generally, that's it. Thursday, I will have an open Ask Me Anything questions and answer web conference. I'll put the link above, wherever it is supposed to be here, and you can tap into that. You can comment here with questions. I'll answer them here as well. But there is, and I'm going to be showing some videos, and I might do some guerrilla marketing for some people who've done the open before, so that you guys that never done the open will understand really what's it about. Basically it comes down to building better community here, doing things you never thought you'd be doing, pushing yourself harder than you've ever done. It's going to be great for your CrossFit. It's going to be great for your fitness. It'll be super great for your head, and it'll be wonderful for your relationship building. So anyway, I hope you take me up on it, and I'll have a link for you joining as well. And again, look for the Ask Me Anything question and answer session on Thursday, web conference. First 40 of you that can get in will be able to ask me any questions, and we can go through it in as much detail as you want in 30 minutes. Thanks.